Why? Why, Isle of Dogs? Why? Why weren't you? Why did you have you limited release this weekend? Why weren't you playing in any of the theaters in my area when I needed you the most? You were on my most anticipated movies of 2018 list, and you left me with this? That's it. I am writing a letter to Cinemark. It's TVB. I'm here today to review Sherlock Gnomes, the follow-up to the, 2010, 2011, 2012, somewhere in the early 2010s, okay? To the film Romeo and Juliet. And here's another puntastic, not so punny title about, Romeo and Juliet, Romeo and Juliet and all their gnome friends moving to a new garden. And, everybody was missing. So who's on the case? Sherlock Gnomes. And Sherlock Gnomes and Romeo and Juliet have to go on this quest to find where all the gnomes are. And yeah, it's... oh my gosh. Who asked for this? Who greenlit this? Like, guys, Romeo and Juliet was not a bad movie by any means. Like, I watched it. It's not too bad. Like, it's funny, it's colorful, the animation's clean, the voice acting's great. And the soundtrack from Elton John was good. But, like, guys, I've been dreading this movie ever since I saw a poster. And when I first saw the trailer for this movie, I think it was at the screening for Coco when I first watched it, or something like that, sometime back over Thanksgiving. I so wish I record myself reacting to this trailer for this movie. The trailer? Oh my gosh, I almost fell on my chair due to cringe. This film's trailer was so bad, I was just like, wait, this is so unnecessary. Who asked for a follow-up to Romeo and Juliet with Sherlock Holmes? Like, what is this? Oh my gosh, I swear I probably would have gotten more than 1,000 views if I actually post my reaction to it. If I did make a reaction to it, that is. Okay, now that I've seen this film, okay, let me just put it this way. Like Romeo and Juliet, this film does have clean animation. The animation, like, it's actually pretty well done. Like, you can see the wear and tear on the gnomes, and, like, the color's all clean, and, like, everything's sharp, like, the movements are fresh. Like, yeah, the animation of this movie is fine. Like, it's pretty solid. And the voice acting from James McAvoy and Emily Blunt and, Johnny Depp's in this movie, too. And, yeah, like, this, like, the cast is fine. And, yeah, once again, the soundtrack from Elton John is good. But, guys, everything Sherlock Holmes does do good, Romeo and Juliet does better. And, oh boy, all the onslaught that occurred while I was watching this movie. Let me just put it this way. This film, there are, like, the fact that this was cliche as all hell is kind of overshined by all the annoyingness happened through this movie. Like, there's two really unnecessary subplots that just lead to nowhere. Like, Romeo and Juliet, they had to solve they have marriage problems. Like, oh, you're choosing organize a garden over me, Juliet. No, the garden can't wait. You can't. Like, marriage problems, seriously? We've seen that like 12 times. More than 12 times, like 3 dozen times, or 4 dozen, 5 dozen, I can't count, okay? And there's another subplot where this one of the blue gnomes, falls in love with Lilette, the garden, like, frog gnome, like, that's right, guys. A gnome falls in love with a frog. A lot of stuff in this movie does not make any sense, okay? And yeah, the characters, like, again, the voice acting is fine, but, like, no one really gets, like, the development they deserve. And, like, Sherlock Gnomes, like, again, I know a movie is probably gonna suck when it's so reliant on puns. Like, yeah, there's plenty of puns in this movie that are really just shameless. And, like, this, I don't even know how to talk about this movie. Again, it's full of cliches. It's full of, like, things that you've seen way too many times before. And also, they left out a lot of things that were in the trailer. Like, the whole no ship Sherlock joke that was in the trailer? Yeah, that's not in the movie at all. Neither is like the gnome getting, like, his hat broken off, be like, what the fertilizer? Like, fertilizer? Yeah, there's a lot of innuendos in this movie, and they are painfully obvious. Just the entire movie, I could not help but just facepalm, like, every 3 seconds, like, because this movie is, like, again, the pacing is way too dry. Like, it'll go, like, 1,000,000 miles an hour at, like, for the first, like, you know, bit of the second act, and like, oh, between the end of the second act, the beginning of third act, it slows down and gets like tedious and boring and monotonous. Then it speeds up again. It's like that, like, you know, when you go to an amusement park, there's like that really creaky wooden roller coaster that you're like, God knows why this thing is still operating. Yeah, that just like makes a lot of loops and, you know, just goes up and down. Yeah, that's how this movie feel like. It's like a roller coaster, right? Of all this crap going on that, like, goes down and up way too many times. So it's not like the fun thrilling down and up. It's just like, it's just jarring and stupid and boring and annoying. And like, this is, like, guys, this is gonna be, look, I know I am still hyped for Isle of Dogs. When that eventually comes in my area, I will definitely give it a watch. So yeah, I'm still stoked for that. But this, like, this is not a very promising year for animation, guys. We have this, we have The Grinch, and the Teen Titans Go movie. Who asked for any of these? What is happening? What is, like, last year we had the Emoji movie. Like, last year was a terrible year for Sony. This year might just be a terrible year for everyone else, guys, because I'm pretty worried about this year for animation. Even though this movie was, like, made by British producers, I think. I don't know, the cast is British, this movie takes place in Britain, like, that's just, I'm just guessing, so forgive me if I'm wrong, but yeah. I have my concerns, guys. It's not a good thing. Is it better than Winchester, which still holds the title for the worst movie I've seen so far in 2018? Yes. But that does not excuse Romeo and Juliet from getting a 2 out of 10 stars. It's a garbage film. Jeez, I gotta throw this tissue. I've had a pretty stuffy nose lately. The weather here has been beautiful, but yeah, allergies have been kicking my ass. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, guys, don't just, I can't stop you from seeing Romeo and Juliet. I mean, if you wanna, Sherlock Gnomes, I mean, you wanna watch Sherlock Gnomes and spend your hard-earned cash on a movie that'll make you facepalm every 3 seconds, I mean, go for it. I'm not the one to stop you. Just don't say I didn't warn you. Alright, have a nice night.